Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we're doing something different. In my channel, I've seen a decent amount of success lately, and that's because I picked up some different strategies and stuff like that using like the Steam Next Fest, Steam Summer Sale. I did the Steam Next Fest earlier this year, and I plan to do the one in October. And so, as a small indie game channel and stocks and miscellaneous, what am I doing to do that? Now, I am subscribed to vidIQ, Channel Maker, all that stuff, and they help. But they're not helping me get to where I want to be. So, I've done some of my own stuff, and I'm just going to share this in the video today. If you have any strategies, hey, please put them in the comments below. Tell me if my strategies make sense, if they would work for you or not, and kind of from there. So, looking at 2023, 21,000 views, almost 1,000 hours of watch time, 151 subs. Pretty good year. This year is already blowing it away. I already have more subs, more watch hours, more subscribers, more views, watch hours, and subscribers. So I am blowing that away. I am looking very close to being monetized by the end of the year. So as I need to get that number to 3,000, but last year I did 1,000 and I'm already at 1.7. That's pretty good. So I mentioned like time. Again, I don't have a lot of time, so we had to do stuff a little bit differently here. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at the Steam Next Fest. We're going to custom, and we are going to look at the 10th to the 19th. Now I will pick an extra 2 days in there just in case some of my videos went a little bit late, but it's generally a 9-day period. In that 9-day period, 2,500 views, 136 hours, 12 subs. All very positive. Like, I can't really argue with that. In 2023, if I would have had just a month of this, I would have been ecstatic. But having it just for 9 days, it's pretty awesome. So how did I do that? So one, I released a good amount of videos on that week. And going through them, I have, there we go, Iron Meat, I had Void Rot, Tales of Iron 2, Dawnmaker, The Abandoned Planet, Silence of the Sirens, and Feed the Deep. So those are the demos I covered. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 demos. And all of a sudden you're probably like, hey, you said you didn't have a lot of time. How are you able to get 7 demos out? This is where we're going to go into this explanation here. So for some of these demos, I had already played them either in the previous Steam Next Fest or in the middle, or they're games that I could really kind of help and figure out. So we did also do, I guess, Citadellum demo, which is a pre-Steam Next Fest on the June 7th. It started on the 10th, so I knew they were going to be in the Next Fest. I tried to get ahead of it, and didn't quite work out. But when I'm looking at these, Sounds of the Sirens, Iron Meat, Dawnmaker, The Abandoned Planet, I have all played those before. And so those made it very easy for me just to pick them up, be comfortable with it, and to play it. And so instead of having to get a new demo and spending 2 or 3 hours trying to figure out, is this working for me? I knew that these games would already work. And I knew that Silence of the Sirens would work because we had Songs of Conquest, which came out in May. And that video is still getting good views over the 9-day period, as it's one of his friends of over 2,400 views on my channel, which is a big deal. So, first video makes perfect sense. Something I played, something I knew would get views based on the Heroes in Might and Magic nostalgia just running rampant right now. So it made it a very easy video, and I got a good amount of views and a good average duration. So that was pretty nice. Iron Meat is a game I played before. It is a Contra game, so it is not something that I need to really like study on or learn on. It is just a 2D side scroller like the old Contra games. Very easy to play. That was pretty nice. It almost got 500 views, and they watched 25.8% of my video. So it's a pretty good watch time. Dawnmaker is a city building card game. Now, I did get the full game from the dev, which is super awesome. And I really enjoyed the game, and I probably had already played it like 5 or 10 hours before the Steam Next Fest. So again, very easy to pick up and go and play. So if you're looking, like I said, at the moment, if you're looking, these 3 videos, which made up a majority of my views, are games that I had played before and games that I was comfortable with, which made for, as you can see by the watch times, good times. Going down a little bit lower, you have the Abandoned Planet, which was not a great video. I found out that like adventure puzzle games or adventure games in general just aren't popular for YouTube, at least for me. Maybe someone is different if you have a larger channel, but I just have not been able to get that. Looking at Citadelum, which is up here, obviously it got 58 views, 4 minutes trying to get that Caesar 3 nostalgia. So it's a game I had not played, but it's a game that I remember from my childhood playing Caesar 3. So that was pretty nice. And then Feed the Deep was just a fun little quick underwater diving game. But most of you probably like, I didn't even hear that demo at X Fest. So the views just weren't there. The time of watching was pretty good. And then I told you that I'd done a couple more videos and they did not do well. So obviously Tales of Iron, which I thought would be a big hit, was not at all. And so we're going to look at the click-through rates and the impressions really quick just so you can kind of see that. So I got 10, 7, and then down the list. And then, of course, Tales of Iron, 600. Very surprising that it did not get more impressions. But this is probably one of the problems I've had before where I'm only doing 1 or 2 videos at Steam Next Fest because I just don't have the time. And I get a dud, But I got a dud here, but I got a success here. So again, it's a little bit of quantity is what you need. Void Rot, very few impressions, very few views, very little average duration. That was a complete flop. And then that is what I have for the moment. So overall, during the time, I got 40,000 impressions, which is a good number for me, and a 3.4% click rate with an average view duration of 320. So all of those are really positive because good click-through rate plus over a 2 or 3 minute average duration means that you will get more impressions. So again, that's very positive. So to kind of sum it up a little bit, I had played stuff before, which made it very simple to go into the Steam Next Fest knowing what I was going to cover. So I did a little bit of pre-work on this, but instead of having to play games as pre-work, it was what has hit well. And then I was able to put out enough videos that obviously I would consider those pretty good successes. Dawnmaker was good. I did not expect it to be that high. And then Abandoned Planet got some views, but not much more. And then everything else was meh. So again, played it before, did my homework, knew it was coming out, and was able to make these videos. And so with all of those in here, I had a good month in June. And so, overall, like I said, pretty awesome. And like I said, my May was awesome. So we're not going to look at some of these numbers because my May was incredible. But you can kind of see, hey, that is something that helped me. Hopefully these little like tips and tricks will help like you kind of get going, especially if you're like me and you don't have time and your Steam Next Fest is like, oh, I played 3 demos, I put 3 videos, and they all bombed. We've all been there. Or only one is successful. And this one, I had 2 great successes, and I am very happy with it. So, and if this video does well, I will do the Steam Summer Sale, which, again, I have some tips and tricks, though that one was a little bit weirder to do, but hey. So, if you like what I'm doing, hey, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please let me know. If you have any other strategies that you find that works well, hey, please let me know. It helps out a lot. And we can share those with the group, and hopefully we can grow together. So thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.